So top news today is that Maduro is in custody in New York. So US has attacked Venezuela suddenly and captured Maduro, taken him to New York. What about New York? Well, immediately I start thinking about Jon. He's from New York. And what I'm going to do is to show you that there is an interconnectivity to Jon's drawing about electric cigarette that was made 6 days earlier, something like that. December 28th, and today is January 4th. Okay, so this is really big news, like it's top news material, so let's look at this. So I want to show you something. What is Maduro? First of all, Maduro is this. This is Maduro, the president of Venezuela. But if you search for Maduro brand, let's look at Maduro brand. We get into smoking. We have Maduro as in, like, what is Maduro? What is Maduro? Maduro is in New York. Maduro is in New York. And when we look deeper into what Maduro is, we see that it's connected to cigars. Yeah, I just added Maduro brand. Anything could have popped up. I mean, if there is a Maduro brand, something else should have popped up besides from smoking and cigars and all of this, But we all that we see when it comes to Maduro is only one thing, and that's the president of Venezuela, and then additionally it is smoking of cigars. And so you could say that there is interconnectivity to Jon's drawing, because Jon, he lives in New York, and the top news is about Maduro being in New York. So he's captured and taken to New York. Why New York? Well, because Jon is there, as I would say, at least. So yeah, what is Maduro? Maduro is cigars. There's also vape. Maduro vaping, like, do you want some Maduro vaping stuff? Then we're back to, there are electric cigarettes with Maduro also. That's something I wanted to say. So it literally connects to this in to the exact subject of electric cigarettes. So that they have that kind also. But so this in this video I showed you that, okay, we have top news about Maduro being captured in New York. But when you realize how this works, you see that Maduro is also brand. It is cigars. If you use another search, if I use DuckDuckGo, Maduro brand, Maduro brand, same thing, cigars. We see a citrus fruit, and the main thing about my channel is lime symbolism, which is a citrus. So we have the citrus also. You also see it up here, right? Maduro. So there is something like, how would I explain this? So this is quite noteworthy in my opinion. It's why did he go to New York? First of all, Maduro. Yes, so top news, January 4th, Maduro in custody in New York. And when I did this drawing, I said that, or not I, but when Jon did this drawing, I said that there's going to be a kind of fingerprint of the artist. If you read in the middle of this text, you see, more often than not, the finished painting will leave distinct traces of the artist's fingerprints onto the future world stage, which is something that will be presented in detail and added to the video description later on. These fingerprints become sort of a proof of concept that the artist indeed controlled the fate of the world with the painting strokes. So Maduro is in New York. That's quite a funny coincidence, considering the fact that Jon Steele lives in New York and Maduro is cigars. Yes. So there's a smoking connection, and as I said, it's also vaping. Maduro vaping. Okay, guys, I think that's all that I wanted to say. And like you can see as well as me that what's the probability, like if you would think about the probability here that okay, we're getting this we're being presented with this top news here. Let's think about what is the probability that I'm suddenly able to do a fairly good presentation about why this connects to Jon's drawing. I'm telling you that okay, it's New York, it's smoking, and suddenly it's just, you know, it's highly improbable that I can do like this kind of presentation here. Like, what's the probability? What's the probability? Well, it's, if you only think about randomness, well, that's a very low probability that I would be able to do this. If there's something beyond randomness, well, that goes hand in hand with what I'm trying to say also. So, yeah, that's all.